back in town. And tonight, Steph Curry, their last win January 1st right here at home.
Was professional in terms of winning.
Mitchell, our three officials, the replay center. And then from Brooklyn at Golden State, some nice early action. Wiggins, and then Jackson Davis misses on the flush. How about this? This is a Golden State Warrior team that, Alvin, they're struggling to score. Who would have thought that? Of course, no Klay Thompson. He's in Dallas. Green, unfortunately not playing tonight. Illness, lower back.
As the screener, Scotty doing a good job finding him.
On the inside, attacking Pirtle. Jackson Davis is good in his second year out of Indiana University, Bloomington. 50 minutes south of Indianapolis in the Big Ten. Here's R.J. Barrett on the attack. And that one a little. And Darko, over the last 3 games, pleased with at least the effort of this team. Started in New York, and then second night of a back-to-back in Cleveland, and then also in Detroit. Yes, they've lost those, as that 3 is good. Here's Scotty over Wiggins, and that is it.
To do spaced out the floor, hitting that last 3, but I love Scotty posting up, getting to that mid-range.
Schroeder, Wiggins, to your point, 39% range. Dennis Schroeder, it's interesting, bringing him in to Golden State. Grady Dick rattle for Grady. Schroeder, does he know? He's just so good pick and roll and doing a lot of certain things that, you know, they're sort of actions, right?
And I think that's the luxury you have when you have a Steph Curry, because now with Schroeder, he play as the primary ball handler, and now Steph brings a little versatility and allows Steph Curry to be off the ball and not the primary ball handler.
They lost their last game Friday. That was in Indiana, second night of a back-to-back. Steph Curry did not play. Curry with Davion Mitchell draped all over him, fighting over the screen is Davion. Here's Wiggins, and he
pays Steph attention. Davion is doing a great job chasing him, and now Steph, they can knock down those shots consistently. That's just going to open up the rest of the offense.
Cutting Grady, tapped up, controlled, Pirtle taken away by Jackson Davis.
I need to get right back into that mid-post. Very successful. He had a turnaround, and he led to a 3-point shot by Grady Dick.
Buddy Hield, he can shoot the 3, doesn't go. Hield got off to an amazing start. There's going to be an offensive.
The building, you want to play well. It's a big-time game, superstars, and you're one of the stars in the game, and you picked up those 2 fouls. Now you can't play, you know, most of the first half.
Wiggins misses that 3. As Savannah mentioned, first time he's playing here in Toronto since 2018. Barnes, Mitchell, Grady on the drive. Ochai, corner 3, that's his spot. Talked about their 3-point shooting in the pregame. Over the last couple of games, they've been outstanding. Catch and shoot 3s. They're 12 for 25 with the Raptors shoot. He can come off of a screen on the move and shoot.
However you want it, he can give it to you.
On top of a shoot. Here's Hield, high off the window, and by Darko. Raptors scoring average in Toronto of 29.3 is higher than any other visiting player in this city, while he's also shooting.
What that practice facility was called back then, but he was staying there. He's on the court before the pregame shoot-around, so he's familiar with this city and these baskets, but just a phenomenal talent, man. And I love the fact that the fans are here and he acknowledges them, but he's a wonderful person. That's the most driving thing for me when you talk about him and you appreciate.
Back-to-back, understandably so, at the age of 36. Scotty, so many fans there to see him. He took a group of youngsters, asked them to come on down and spend some time with them, and he autographed their jerseys and just says
he understands what it's all about, right? And that comes from his family, his upbringing. He really understands and truly gets what it means with their fans and just being that type of person.
First time I met him, he was at Charlotte Christian High School in Charlotte, North Carolina, and then, of course, had a storied career at Little Davidson College, leading them to the Elite Eight, and ultimately getting drafted in the NBA top 10 pick after what he was Davidson. under Bob McKillop. There is Scotty Bean.
Taking advantage of this smaller Warriors lineup. Now you see Looney in the game where they have a little bit more size that maybe help defend that low post action.
Kevon Looney checking in. Curry. Shot doesn't go. Rebound. Grady Dick handles it. And Scotty with it. He's got 6 points. Raptors an opportunity here to grab the lead. Scotty at the elbow. Looks around in the post, and it's batted away. Raptors are +8 on the glass here early on.
And they'll be able to take advantage of that because of the size difference.
And a whistle and a foul. Waters, the third. Warriors 19-19, 9-9 on the road as Bruce Brown in the play-in tournament did not advance to the postseason. They lost to Sacramento 118-94. Here's Wiggins, puts it on the deck, attacking, looking underneath for Looney, disrupted, and the Raptors unable to hold on to it, and it's out of bounds as Buddy Hield was looking for Waters, and it's going to be Toronto Raptors.
Mitchell pressuring Steph Curry up the floor, getting clipped on the screen, then deflecting.
And Olynyk checks in. Played 14 minutes on Saturday. And then loss in Detroit. Shot goes up. And then loss in Detroit. Shot goes up, didn't get a call. Jamal Shed checking in, and Shed, first time playing against Steph Curry, trying to
by Jamal Shed going through the 2-hole.
Plays for your Eagles or something. Here's Steph attacking. Looney put back.
You should see all the attention that Steph draws. That time, go to the basket, get up on the glass, draws 2 or 3 players, leave Looney alone for an offensive rebound.
Shed finds Brown. Bruce Brown playing better basketball, as you would expect with more time. The veteran down a couple of threes. And Bruce Brown being healthy compared to what the Raptors when they acquired him, which he admitted to playing through a lot, as that three-pointer is good from Curry.
And he brings poise, right? Veteran guy brings poise. And I'm gonna tell you something about Jamal Shed. He's in a pickle right now because he's a rookie. He's guarding Steph Curry, and whatever Steph Curry does, the crowd is going to react. That's not a good feeling when you're at home.
Yeah. Abaji, but that's bliss of all time, and
that's
you know, people pay a ticket to come and see him. Here's Buddy Hield with a deep three, and
he doesn't have to get the
is Guy Santos in his second season with 3:30 to go. But what would you tell a rookie like Jamal Shed, like Steph Curry?
It's not just on him. You know, you compete, but it's a team concept. That's Steph Curry. That's one of the best we've ever seen do it.
Grady Dick rises up, knocks it down over Santos.
So you can't overreact. When he makes these phenomenal shots, get the crowd, the energy there, you just got to make sure you play for the team.
Looney, the veteran, on the inside, denied by Olynyk. Brown got a piece of it. Looney misses, still up. Tapped up, and Curry gets sure. You didn't know.
You're doing a good job. Keep guarding. Oh, yeah.
They'll take on the Milwaukee Bucks. Shed, Barnes. Here's Kelly Olynyk under 3 minutes ago here in this opening quarter. First of 2 meetings between the Warriors and the Raptors. They'll see each other in the middle of March out of Golden State. Abaji misses a 3.
Matt, keep an eye on Barnes and Santos. Santos really plays very hard, and he does a lot of grabbing.
Curry misses, scooped up by Olynyk. Shed's going to bring it across the timeline. Sees a lane, attacks, kicks. Brown guarded by Curry. Bruce backing in, has it knocked away, and Looney takes it. Scotty. Shed, his three-point come around.
It's really picked up, and that's what happens during your rookie year. As the season progresses, you start becoming more and more familiar and more comfortable.
Moses Moody trying to grab that rebound, can't. Raptors again, they're controlling the boards. Here's Shed with confidence, knocks it down from Saskatoon. 17-7.
You know, they were on the other side of the track with the losses, right? But people still enjoy watching them play. They play with effort, they play with energy and intensity. They're back to that style of play as of late.
Santos. Here's Waters with it.
Great defense. Great
Cut off
defense.
by Scotty. Dennis Schroeder back in the game. And
it took that one mistake by Jamal Shed to go for the pump fake and allow the penetration. You got to be focused and be disciplined.
Brown with a three. Too strong. Raptors now 5 of 10 from 3. Golden State 4 for 12. Schroeder, Moody, Santos, Waters out on the court, and Brown commits the foul.
And it's just amazing. That's it. And that was just like back in the day. That was that philosophy. The three-point shooters, they shot 3 for Colt.
To guard, and that ability there is Steve Kerr in his 11th season. And his childhood home, one of those. Many, and his mother evacuated, and she's safe, had an opportunity to go there, and it's a tough time. As Scott,
he also told me that he's planning on flying down with his mom, all the support that they can.
28, 26. Anybody that has friends in that greater area of Los Angeles checking in and hoping for the best. As Abaji with the denial, and it's affected so many. Here's Scotty backing down, fading. Shot doesn't go. Santos with a rebound. Raptors grab the lead. If you lock in defensively against this Golden State team, the one thing you know, this is not the team from years past. Over the last 19 games, they're averaging just 106 points per game. Scott set, knocks down the 3. Even when they were on the plus side, when they started 12-7, and remember they started 12-3, but their first 19 games they averaged 116. So it's not like years past. You know, that offensive threat, as Moody shot his block, is really down to Steph Curry and then Draymond Green with all the different actions you could run with him, and Draymond not playing tonight. We know that Wiggins could be a threat. Boucher, here's Shed, and that one is blocked, so they're going to have to get it done. Golden State, that is, defensively. Raptors lead by 5. Anderson checks in. Kyle Anderson, when he was in minutes.
And he's thinking, and he can do multiple things. He can handle the basketball out there. He can score if you need him to, but more importantly, he just keeps everything under control.
RJ misses. And off of the foot. And Shed's going to inbound it. We have seen this before, and Scotty Barnes knocks down to maintain that level of excellence, right? And now Golden State, you have one of the greatest of all time, who's now 36 years of age, and you're trying to capture it one more time. At the Western Conference, it is tough.
Yeah, and it's very tough, and the identity of this team has just changed. To your point, they're going to have to be a defensive team, and they're not that. They don't have the personnel, don't have the depth to play that style. And again, Steph Curry is to try to fix everything right away. Here's
Shed high off the window, batted up, and Shed able to track it down. RJ's got an open 3, and it doesn't go. During the conference, outside of the play-in, and with the aprons, it's extremely difficult to operate, and you don't want to be in it 2 years straight. Here's Waters high off of the back of the iron. Raptors lead by 7. Barrett now on the attack. Barrett.
At the words, they're not getting anything easy. Even right there. That.
Second free throw doesn't. Golden State this year, they have played the second most clutch games. They're right there, but unable to finish. And you think about years past, that was their time. Here's Moody on the attack. Yaka back in.
Enough where he can make plays around the rim, but I love his approach and his intensity too. But the Warriors.
Former Raptor assistant, 905 head coach, SEC coach of the year.
To do a reverse slam dunk from the foul line in a game.
And what happened?
He missed it, but he opened my eyes that it's a whole different level of talent outside of Philadelphia. Jerry Stackhouse. He had the coolest name, I thought. Ball head, everything, man. I was like, who the heck is this kid? Then one of my best friends, Rasheed Wallace, they go to school together.
Yeah,
that's a whole nother story. No loyalty.
You mean he's Carolina blue. Here's Wiggins in the corner. Anderson gets it to Moody, back to Wiggins, and the three doesn't go. R.J. Barrett stack an 18-year NBA career. There's a shooter at Houston. He's shooting 34% now from three. And Chet 3 of 4 with 9 points off of the bench. Anderson delivered.
The way he's approaching today's game.
Oh, bury that three. His home numbers are through the roof. And that three goes. And Wiggins will head to the foul line. Three was the first made field goal by Golden State.
Showing a lot of maturity.
Wiggins at the line in the first. He was sensational.
He was supposed to be the #1 guy and #1 draft pick and all of these things, and sometimes it doesn't come that way. It's not that easy. It doesn't come at that time. But with the Warriors, he was allowed to be who he was, play with great talent, but the element that he brought to that team, the Warriors desperately needed that in order to make that championship push.
Here's Kelly and the bucket.
Just moving without the basketball, sharing a rock. Everyone's in rhythm.
Has been great over the last week, and we haven't even seen Chris Boucher yet. Here's Curry as far as taking a shot. Here's a three, healed.
Outstanding defense again, man. Just got to get the rebound. That's going to hurt you.
And since he's entered the NBA, he is second in threes made only to Steph Curry. He can catch and shoot.
He's one of these guys who's made 103 three-pointers in each of his 9 years in the NBA. So that's what he's a bona fide sniper.
Here's Davion Mitchell. Shot doesn't go. On ahead now, healed. Why not pull up? The three doesn't go. Raptors get the rebound. It's Olynyk ahead to Dick. Dick fires a three. And Curry will handle it.
Hey, man, I don't like that shot, right? It's a shot where
growing up, I admired him and I looked up to him.
I ran into Del Curry as Grady Dick. Ran into Del Curry and Steph Curry after Game 6 of the NBA Finals, and we had a great conversation, and they were, as you know Del so well, and Steph, they're just so gracious. It was just the fact that knowing what happened for those 2 months, the intensity of that for those 2 months during that stretch, that unbelievable run, and to think is that bucket, to think they did that for 5 consecutive years, and what that took to do that.
you think about all of the work you put in, you think about Steph, you think about players like LeBron James, 9 straight final appearances, and then you got Olympics, you got summertime and all of these things, so you got to really be committed to your craft.
Scotty on the inside. Here's Scotty getting back to it. Looney sets a screen. Curry finds Looney. Here's Heel back to Looney on the inside. And Looney just stayed in. And it's a 12-0 run and a 4-point lead.
And that's what I was talking about. Ill-advised shots and allowing a team like this team when Steph Curry's back in the game, You have to keep playing your style. One shot, share the rock, make this defensive team work, and put pressure on them.
First bucket in 3 minutes for the Scotty, along with Jakob, Grady, Ochai, and Mitchell. Raptors down by 2 as Davion Mitchell turns the corner. Finds Yak, up fake. Looney cuts him off. Mitchell drives, finds Yak once again.
There's a two-man game. Not one pass, one shot. They continue to work the ball around.
Looney's jumper doesn't go.
Not allowing him to do anything outside the three-point line. Forcing everything to the basket.
Three-pointer, and Raptors by 3. Wiggins with a 3. And Pirtle with a rebound.
Their approach. And I want to see some more of Scotty close to the basket.
Here's Scotty B. Shot doesn't go. Mitchell the corner 3. No, long rebound for Curry. Curry cut off by Grady. There's Wiggins. Back to Curry, knocked away.
So good job by Grady Dick by closing out.
Curry. Mitchell into the front court. Grady kicks it over now. Jakob, here's Scotty. Shot doesn't go. And Curry into the front court. Wow. Deep 3. Got it. 50-48.
Do you see where he shot from, Matt?
Low. Scotty B with it. Barnes.
There you go.
Attacking. Here's Grady with it.
I like that now, Matt.
A minute to go.
Oh, that's a push. Good job by Davion. Good job by him. Fits to anybody, but Steph is just not anybody.
Scotty with it. 3. Doesn't go. Long rebound taken by Grady. In the paint. Curry. Tripped up. Wanted a call. A call. And Steve Kerr. Curry. Deep 3. Doesn't go.
Look at this defense, man.
And Santos. With the
starting out on the perimeter, being forceful and playing with intentionality.
Jackson Davis, 64%. 1 of 4 from.
Keep your eye on late in the game because this is not a great free throw shooting team.
Abaji, the corner 3 doesn't go.
Man, you got to. That's a winning play, situational. You got to get the last shot.
Last shot of the half, and Santos a little too strong. 24 minutes to pick up a W here. Great read by RJ, the extra pass and a foul. We'll have Jakob Pirtle at the foul line. Raptors in half has been a little bit of an issue offensively, specifically, and see if they can begin to separate. And of course, Golden State with scare you. No Draymond Green, out with an illness games due to injury or suspension. It was the first time that he wasn't on an all-defensive NBA team since 2020. Just one of the greats defensively in the NBA. There's Curry on the inside.
Now watch the adjustment. We talked about how Davion Mitchell has been guarding Curry, not allowing him to go out. That time, Curry cut to the basket and was found by his teammates. So you're going to make some adjustments because Curry is too intelligent to have one style stop him.
Open look from 3. Schroeder on the inside. Schroeder gets it back and back. Got it back from Jackson Davis. He banks in that 3, 34% from three-point range. He was acquired on December the 15th, along with the second-round pick for DeAnthony Melton. Round picks. Here's Wiggins attacking. And if I
basket. So that's something they're definitely, and it showed Steph where his opportunities were going to come from.
Wiggs and
because his threes are like back in the day were dunked for us. Get the crowd.
saw in the first half that logo three.
I'm still amazed in an NBA, so it's still an amazing shot that he makes. So you want to take that away from him. The spectacular plays.
RJ trying to get downhill. RJ late 2-point game. Schroeder with it. Here's Buddy Hield, puts it on the deck. Hield drive kick, they'll swing. Oh, Scotty! Hield got it.
When you're guarding off the ball.
Hield 38% of the season.
It's a bucket, man.
And Scotty, but too strong. This is a great idea, right? Here's Hield now attacking. Jackson Davis, offensive foul. Golden State by 5. Brady with the
Good play.
Charge, and then at the RJ.
And Pearl again playing, making a nice read in the delivery.
Then holds up Jackson.
Man, this is why you need a Jakob Poeltl. Your man cuts through. Sometimes you think his teammate missed him, so you relax a little the entire time.
RJ through the fingertips. And a turnover. That's going to be the 8th on the Toronto Raptors.
To really take care of the basketball. This is how you maintain a lead. This is how you give yourself a chance.
Bucket good.
Because RJ does have 3 fouls, so he got to make sure he plays smart defense and not allow Schroeder to have him pick up his 4th foul.
Jakob stumbling.
Turnover, man.
Yep, another turnover. That's a 9th. Scotty takes it right back. Lead pass to Grady. Grady cut off by Wiggins, pulls it back out to the wing. Looks for RJ. Double. The cut by Barnes. He'll send it to Mitchell now, attacking. Down low on the block, Scotty.
In his time, great patience, as you mentioned, Matt, and making a nice delivery for a 2-hand flush.
7:52 on the clock. Spinning. And he'll throw it up.
Check that matchup out so you won't have so much pressure on RJ potentially picking up his 4th foul.
Scotty finds RJ. He's going to back in on Hield. The double comes. Bucket doesn't go. Jakob too strong. Wiggins in a crowd with it. And Wiggins pulls it back. He's going to shoot the 3.
And that had Scotty a little dizzy. Scotty thought he was going to use the screen, and Darko didn't like that. Got to sometimes make him use the screen.
Brandon Podziemski in his 2nd year out of Santa Clara. He's missed the last 7 games. Gary Payton, he's missed the last 9. As Scotty, Golden State, trying to piece it all together. As Scotty gets both. He's in Raptors in a 4-point game here. They led by 2 at half. Wiggins is going to get caught.
And the ball handler when you have that type of action. I want another post up, Matt.
You're going to get it right there. Scotty with a left.
Up right to the basket. One, getting himself to the free throw line. That time, getting a layup. Again, recognize your success. Make the Golden State Warriors adjust to your style of play.
20 points and 8 rebounds. Mitchell.
Great defense.
Yeah, he just changes the look of the Raptors defensively. And now a whistle. The foul's going to be on Davion Mitchell. But he understands.
Give any player that many dribbles to get to the paint. It's not Curry leading the NBA in free throw percentage. That means the other guys are really struggling.
Well, they're 30th in the league at 71. Hield, Wiggins, Curry, and Santos. Here's Curry. Steph got it.
Just how he moves without the basketball. And you talk about elite guard in the NBA today. What separates Steph is his ability to move without the basketball.
Great.
How he pushed the ball up the floor full speed, gathered himself, and still delivered the pass.
Inside. Golden State, their bench accounts for 41%. Foul on Santos, his second tonight. They're led by a handful of impactful players in Green and Kuminga, and the first free throw, good.
Guys are really good players, and they're very important to their team in their own special way. Draymond brings that leadership, he brings that emotion, brings that deep that allows Steph to play without the basketball. And Kuminga, the Jonathan Kuminga guy, he's athletic, he's coming into his own, he's realizing what success looks like, and he's playing very consistent basketball at a high level.
Steph Curry maintains a dribble in the three. Doesn't go. Santos saves it. Second chance here. Buddy Hield on the attack. Swatted away. Bruce Brown and another block. You mentioned Kuminga.
It's just, you know, when you're that young and now you have expectations, great pass, great action.
Santos.
Good defense. Santos is really, I like what he brings from an energy aspect as well. Watching him against Indiana and Detroit, he plays some good basketball.
Here's Curry stumbling with Mitchell playing behind him, and he draws the foul. And that is just crafty dribbling by Curry.
What do you do, man? Somebody, you play your whole life with some, right? Forcing them down, not allowing them to come up.
Here's Curry. Bucket is 21.
And Matt, you know who's the anchor on that? Pirtle. When he curls, the person is guarding the curler usually goes to the screener. Pirtle has to step up and contest, but it's hard because now Steph can pass so good, he'll pass it to Pirtle's man wide open.
Pirtle on the inside doesn't go. Kuminga's been in this league for 4 years. This is his 4th year. He's only 22 years of age. It takes time.
It takes time, man.
And that's RJ lays it up and in. It's abnormal, and so much of that is because of Shea. And you think about this upcoming draft, which everybody, how deep it is, and the top 5 players. But you know, we're in high school or here in Canada, grade 12. He should be a grade 12, but instead he accelerated. They're playing at Rutgers, in the NCAA's older than it's ever been. And that's a team that's going to need to win the Big Ten to get to the NCAA tournament with 2 potential top 5 picks. Golden State by 4. Here's Looney. Hield working with Looney. Fires a 3. Too strong. It down. Under 3 minutes to go. Third quarter. RJ reverse. No! But there's a Baji to clean it all up on the glass.
University admission requirements plus $5,000 towards their first-year tuition at TMU. As Chris told me that there are so many ambitious students whose families moved into Canada and they're trying to find their way. The pandemic brought hard times for many, and while they can't change everything overnight, he said we can do a little bit at a time. And guys, Dahani, whose goal is to become a dietitian.
Chris Boucher's smile on his face when you see him at the gym, and has had a great run here with the Toronto Raptors. And the corner 3 doesn't go. All 18 for his last 24 from the field. That was his first shot of the night. Waters, the shot doesn't go.
Got a chance to talk to Ron Adams, longtime assistant for the Golden State Warriors. He was praising Chris Boucher when Chris was with the team, the G League team, saying how and somebody that can make the shot. It was good watching those guys reunite and connect.
Bruce Brown on the inside, doesn't go. Waters with a rebound. You think about the energy that he provides off of. He can change a game. Certainly did over the last 3, although Raptors have to bank that one in. He's 2 of 5 from 3.
You got to stay connected. Can't get caught up on screens. You have to stay connected, close proximity, so these guys can't get easy looks from the 3-ball.
He's averaging under 10 points with Golden State, shooting just 25% from 3. And in Brooklyn, he was having a tremendous Gotti in the post with the left.
I like, again, just being forceful, bringing that addition to this team.
What makes him so dangerous in the post?
Well, he's strong. He's strong, and he has good touch, and he just has a good feel. Scotty's one of those guys, he's a basketball player, so he's going to be good whatever he puts his mind to because he has that ability.
Brown with the steal. And then Wiggins able to take it away. Brown nearly got it back.
really like Wiggins' game tonight. 15 points, only took 4 for 7 from the field, but he's letting the game come to him, making those type of plays that we've seen him make throughout his career.
Shed impactful in the first half. Shed drive kick. Abaji, they want to hold it for the final shot or close to the final shot.
And Matlin, you see him telling himself, my fault, but he has to see that as the point guard and get them in.
Combined 16 free throws. They've been outscored by 17 points at the line, and a foul.
So he had to fight to get that one.
Second doesn't go.
It's all love.
It is all love. And if the first 3 goes, watch out, because you know State has struggled to score over the last 19 games, averaging just 106. And the way this is playing out, it's going to be in that range, not a high-scoring affair. Shot clock is down. Here's Moody on the attack, cut off by Olynyk. Tough shot, and it's going to be a shot. And so great defense here to begin the fourth, and doesn't agree. And he's looking back on his bench. Here's Scotty with it. He's been outstanding here in the second half. Oh, I like that. Shot doesn't go. Boucher. And then he finds Olynyk as he was falling down. Deflected. Scotty diving for it. Kelly. Shed. Oh, I was ready for it. Jackson Davis disrupts it at the other end.
Opportunities to go downhill. Kelly, he's someone that can space the floor out. He has to make sure he's finding himself in the outlet area so Scotty can operate in that red paint.
Shed. Drives, kicks.
Get that ball up on the rim. We don't want to turn the rock over.
Golden State trying to get above 500. And shot clock violation. Steph's got 23. There's Water.
So the action is just so tough when Steph's coming off that pick and roll. You see the roller rolling. Chris Boucher, sometimes you get caught up. You have to bump the roller. But there's somebody coming back up for that 3-ball in the slot.
Here's Chris on the lane. Boucher down. Vicious.
Playing the game and doing what the team needs him to do.
Bruce Brown looking for Scotty. Foul on the floor, according to Zach Zarba. No continue. Bruce Brown finds Kelly. Has it knocked away. Waters steps into the 3. Mentioned how their bench is accounted for 41% of their points. It's the highest in the NBA. They're in the fourth.
And you have to know the personnel. Waters can make the 3-ball. We've seen that's the second one just now, so they have to stay on him. Good swing.
Boucher, gather, take your time.
And how about RJ? Getting off the bench, walking down the sideline, not even, he had faith.
Raptors down by 6. Waters, the closeout by RJ Barrett. Curry guarded by Mitchell, and it's going to be a turn.
But I will say, turnovers can be a problem. You continue to put pressure. You know, Steph will make some of those left-hand, right-hand passes coming out of nowhere, but you live with him because he is Steph Curry.
Chris, his name is Chris Boucher. 3-point game. 8:22 to go.
Good rhythm shots.
Last 3 games averaging 12 rebounds. Shooting has been tremendous. He is just in one of those zones. Stay there, Chris.
And that's just helping your bench, right? Your bench production is off the charts. Not just from scoring, his productivity, energy-wise.
Yeah. Getting a brief breather right now. Here's Waters on the attack. Waters gets it back. Hield kicks it. Moody on the drive. Back to Hield. Shot clock down. Moody with a hook. Doesn't go. Boucher there. Jakob.
What else are they doing? Are they taking care of the basketball? Are they defending? Are they playing smart style of brand of basketball? And they are tonight.
Yak puts it on the deck. Jakob looking for Scotty. On the interior, no call, turnover. Barnes is down. 5-on-4 break in RJ. And Santos is at the table getting set to check in. No look, parading in the paint. And Jakob has got a double-double. That is his first double-double since December the 9th.
And how about the response of RJ? Tough first half, being in foul trouble, finding his niche. Good shot, block. Ending job tonight again.
Looney spinning around. Tough three-point game.
Kevon Looney, he's one of those guys too. Whether he starts or come off the bench, you know exactly what type of play you're going to get from him.
RJ cut off. He finds Boucher. The up fake. Off the move. The fade at the rim. Another double-digit effort for Boucher. He's got 10 of his 11 in the quarter. Here's Wiggins. And they led with 11:22 to go in the third quarter, 53-52. Shed.
Keep him off the glass, could not do it. Pirtle's just too big.
Wiggins doesn't go. Waters, no. Long rebound. Santos tracks it down. Schroeder wants it. He can do damage. Shed on him. No place to go. Shed shuts him down. Wiggins. Oh!
I'm going to tell you this.
Anderson. Here's Steph. The open three. 96-93.
And you can't make any mistakes. Pirtle, you got to get her. Davion, you can't get caught on the screen. You have to stay connected.
RJ and a turnover. Curry. And it's just past Allen Iverson for 28 on the NBA's all-time scoring list. Scotty, no. It's Chris. And Hield is trying to wave it off. Shea, 13. One-point game.
And both teams, they really need to take care of the basketball, right? You can't have any of these mistakes under 5 minutes. Coming down to 2 minutes, you got to play mistakes.
Mitchell out with 4. Ochai Agbaji checks in. Boucher with 12 in the fourth quarter. Here's Anderson. Anderson is fouled by Jakob Poeltl. That's going to be... You
see with Agbaji in the game now, he's going to be another physical player on Steph Curry, but what he's bringing now is three-point shooting when he's in the game, so he's going to have to play a little bit more defense with Agbaji three-point shooting ability.
Anderson, the first is...
Right now, he's running the show a bit as the point guard. That's his versatility, but you can still use him as that post-up presence and that physical presence close to the basket.
RJ Barrett attacking, finds Chris, lets it fly. Boucher from the heavens. 15 in the quarter.
Basketball game.
Boucher, wherever you are right now, stay there. 98-98. Curry has to give it up. Anderson, that's a set they've hit at the end of the shot clock.
Because of the lack of discipline. 2 players went to step. You can't make mistakes at this time of the game. Not those type of mistakes.
RJ maintains. RJ battling, knocked away. Chris on the scene.
And Matt, just look where he came from. After all of that action, RJ losing the ball, getting the ball back, making himself available again. Chris Boucher off the charts.
17 of his 18 here in the fourth. The cut knocked away. And Chris was right there. And it's Golden State of basketball. Now 5 of 9 in the fourth quarter from 3. Scotty up top. Agbaji guarded by Curry. Agbaji for the lead. Davis and Curry. Timeline. Picked up by Boucher. Here's Wiggins with it. Wiggins turns the corner. Wiggins attacking Hurdle. Gets space. Shot doesn't go. And it's Chris. Using clock. Barnes into the front court.
Coming down. Want to get good shots, good opportunities.
The cut by RJ. Trying to back in.
Hurdle does a nice job trying to pass over top to RJ Barrett while Steph Curry's guarding him.
And as we know, they have been there quite a bit. That was earlier in the season. Shot doesn't go. Curry with the three. Doesn't go. Long rebound to Chris. Ahead. Go time. 3-point game.
But now they still have an opportunity. It's one possession game.
Wiggins doesn't go. Golden State faltering down the stretch.
And we're looking at 2 quick shots.
State with a foul to give. Scotty kicks it. Chris, his first miss of the 4th. Curry with it. And the clock stopped. Here's Hield. He launches. Doesn't go. So the Raptors elect not to foul. 0.4 to go. Steve Kerr comes over and acknowledges Darko. The Raptors end their 5-game slide. A stretch of having lost 6.